and welcome to HighSpots.com's release of the very first event for the UWF promotion. Brad Studd's calling the action for High Spots along with Jeff Harris. And Jeff, the crowd here in Virginia, psyched to the max for a tremendous display of talent. D'Lo Brown going to kick things off with the Prince of Punk, Shannon Moore. But what a lineup we've got tonight.
An incredible lineup it is here in Emporia, Virginia to kick off the UWF. Who better than the Prince of Punk, Shannon Moore?
Moore working on the arm of D'Lo Brown. D'Lo right back around. Brown been out of the limelight for a couple of years now, looking to get back on the right track, back on the winning side of things. And I tell you what, this is a very intriguing matchup. Shannon Moore really starting to pick up steam on the independent circuit, going against D'Lo Brown, somebody that unquestionably looking to get back on the right track and back picking up steam again. Brown trying to get this crowd behind him.
Hermie Sadler, the commissioner for the UWF, has put together an incredible night of action here in Emporia. And everyone knows Hermie Sadler, a NASCAR driver. He's also got Dave and Earl Hebner helping him out. And they're putting together the stars of TNA right here in Virginia.
Talk about two people that have seen it all and done it all and been around forever. You've got the Hebners. Shannon Moore is trying everything he can thus far. If those ropes were a woman, they'd be going steady by now. He is really having to dodge and duck and get away from D'Lo Brown. Brown thus far has been all over Shannon Moore.
And the fans are all over Shannon Moore for taking that easy way out of these holds, going to the ropes. It may not be what the fans want to see, but hey, it's a legitimate way. It's a good way to get out of a hold if you can't find a way out.
D'Lo so far all over Moore, but Moore with a big kick to the gut cuts Brown off, trying to slow the pace of the match down. Clamps that side headlock on. Referee's in great position. A couple of shots to the gut from D'Lo Brown. Big shoulder tackle. Brown with a weight advantage. Shannon Moore goes for a hip toss. Nothing. And gets sent to the mat.
D'Lo may have the weight advantage, but I'm not so sure about that strength advantage. I mean, Shannon Moore is in phenomenal shape right now. He's primed and ready, wrestling all over the world. He's been to Japan, he's heading to Mexico, but tonight he's in Emporia, and he's trying to make a big impact here in the UWF.
Moore looks as good physically, built up as I have ever seen him, but that size advantage of D'Lo Brown, Moore, you got to think by now is accustomed to being in the ring against people larger than him. It's very rare for Moore to have that size advantage, but D'Lo thus far was able to take him off the ground, to the mat with one big shoulder tackle. Moore now trying to slow the pace down.
He gave him a big kick right in the midsection. That slows anybody down. It doesn't matter how big you are.
What does it say for the level of competition that the UWF is going to bring in 2006, that the debut show, the opening contest, D'Lo Brown against Shannon Moore, this could headline independent shows anywhere in the country at this point.
There's D'Lo with a handful of that spiked hair. I don't know if Shannon wants to keep that hair that long if it's going to be used like that in a match.
Takes Moore to the canvas with it. D'Lo right back on top.
The Prince of Punk living his own lifestyle. He wants to live things his way. It doesn't matter about the rules or what society wants. The Prince of Punk is going to do it his way. And right here with D'Lo Brown is finding it out what it means to be in the ring with the Prince of Punk.
That's Moore's entire philosophy right now. He's going to show everyone what it's like to be him. Shoulder tackle gets nothing but the turnbuckle, and you could see the pain on the face of D'Lo Brown.
Brad, I'm not so sure he didn't slip right past the turnbuckle and hit the pole on that one. That's a steel ring post, and Shannon Moore working to capitalize on that, dropping the big boots on that left arm.
Brown's shoulder in bad shape. The pain all over the face of D'Lo Brown, and Moore right there is on top of D'Lo, staying on that arm.
He's working on it, got a nice arm bar locked in tight. Putting all that weight onto the top of the shoulder on D'Lo. He's got to stand up to take some of this pressure off. If not, Shannon Moore, he could literally rip that shoulder right out of the socket.
Moore, for probably, I guess you'd say, the first 7 or 8 years of his career was known primarily as a high-flying junior heavyweight. In only the last couple of years, Moore has started to employ a more ground-based style. We've seen him utilize that half crab finishing maneuver, and now trying to keep D'Lo on the ground, and taking that knee out is just going to set up for that half crab.
Well, that's a great philosophy. I mean, you're going to high fly, you're adding your body to the risk factor of what you're doing. You drop a man to the mat, You even that size level out, gives you the opportunity to prolong your career as you work on these other guys' joints. As we see right now, he's working on the knee and the ankle. He's torquing that ankle really hard right now. D'Lo's in a world of hurt.
Moore keeping D'Lo Brown grounded, staying on that leg. Referee's in great position to see if D'Lo Brown is thinking about giving this thing up. Brown going back to the hair. He's really having to utilize the hair to cut Shannon Moore off several times, straining to get to the rope.
These fans here in Virginia definitely behind D'Lo tonight. But I'm telling you, Shannon Moore, he's primed up. He's looking to make that big impact tonight, and he's working on that knee, working it over the best anybody can do. When you want to take somebody down to the mat, wear on a body part, you crank on it, you twist on it, you look for different angles, and that's what Shannon's doing. He's wearing it out. He's definitely looking like he's setting it up for that half crab he's been using.
It's a half crab, and he puts some torque on the ankle, almost like an ankle lock. And we've seen him be very successful with that in the past on past highspots.com releases. D'Lo trying to alleviate the pressure off that leg with a kick to the back. Big roundhouse, stuns Moore. Moore cuts him off right back again. Shannon Moore is not going to let D'Lo mount a consecutive series of offense in this contest.
Great action by Moore and D'Lo here so far in this bout. The fans really enjoying it. Look at that big drop kick as D'Lo charged into the corner, met with the Prince of Punk's big boots.
2 boots straight to the face. Moore playing to the crowd. It looks like he may try to employ a little bit of that high-flying style that we talked about that was such a staple of his repertoire in years past.
He's talking to the fans, wanting to see if they want to see him fly. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Took too long.
Moonsault, no water in the pool. D'Lo down in the corner, trying to get up, trying to get the crowd behind him. Fantastic camera work taking you right inside the ring. D'Lo trying to get up to his feet. Listen to this crowd.
The fans are going crazy. They are down with the Brown in Emporia.
D'Lo chance breaking out. Moore looks like he's up to his feet first. Blocking the punch. D'Lo now, a series of hooks. Gonna send Moore off to the ropes. Big forearm smash. Clothesline follows it up. D'Lo finally starting to mount consecutive series of offense.
He's got Shannon rocked.
Sky high. Sky high did not get the sky high. Took him down instead. Almost looked like a stunner variation.
It's a variation for sure. It looked like Shannon was able to slide a little bit to his left to get out of the sky high, but D'Lo countered it right back with a modified stunner. That could have been it.
Very smart move from D'Lo Brown. When he saw he wasn't going to get the sky high, he tried to grab something. This could be that side slam that D'Lo Brown has been utilizing on the independent circuit. Boom, plants him right there.
I think this is it right here. D'Lo's got everything going his way right now. Shannon Moore down in the middle of the ring. D'Lo going to the top.
He's going to go for that.
D'Lo fly.
He's going to go for that frog splash. It looks like the patented finishing maneuver of D'Lo Brown is that frog splash. All the way up to the 3rd floor goes D'Lo.
Off the top, but no, Shannon Moore got both his knees up.
Nothing but knees on the gut of D'Lo Brown. Brown is in a world of hurt.
Shannon Moore definitely had his wits together on that one, able to prevent that big frog splash, and now Shannon hoping to follow it back up, pick up the win here tonight in Emporia.
Sent to the ropes goes Moore, double boots again.
And again, Moore to the tops, corkscrew, twisting. Oh, that was so close. I thought that was 3, Brad.
A very close near fall. He had D'Lo stacked. All that weight over the shoulders, but Brown slips out.
The sky twister press off the top took D'Lo down, and that was 2 9/10.
Used to call that the whisper in the wind, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly right.
Back in the day. Neckbreaker gets nothing. Sky high, there it is. Moore planted, 2, 3, and D'Lo Brown is successful in the first opening contest of the very first UW